The 6000 series has an analog bandwidth specification of 350 MHz, and this corresponds to a rise time specification of 1 nanosecond. So in this section we're going to check this specification with a very fast telecom signal and then do a similar measurement on a clock signal with a 1.4 nanosecond calibrated edge and make a similar measurement with the ×10 probe, the TA101 500 MHz probe, which is included with the 6000 series. So the first thing I'm going to do is capture this very fast telecom signal and make a 10 to 90% rise time measurement. So I'll just stop the acquisition on this signal, and here now we've got a rising edge, so I'm just going to use the cursors to make a measurement just to check the specification of the instrument. So I'm just measuring a 10 to 9% point, and here we see in fact it is measuring the 1 nanosecond. So from this we can see that the instrument does reach its full 1 nanosecond specification. I'm now going to move to a calibrated clock signal, which has actually got a 1.4 nanosecond edge. So I'm just reconnecting the channel A, and I'll just do an auto set on this second clock signal. So here we can see the clock signal. In fact, we can see it's not terminated correctly, so we're getting some ringing on the top here. So I'm just going to terminate it into the 50 ohm input and then do an auto set. And now we can see this clock signal is correctly terminated into the 50 ohm. So now I'm going to increase the time base and measure the rise time on this edge. So we can go to a faster time base speed. And now I'm going to use the measurements to make a rise time measurement on this edge. So I'm going to add a measurement. So from channel A, I'm going to select the rise time measurement, and I'll leave it on the whole trace. So here we see the measurement. In fact, I'll just stop the acquisition. So we can see that the rise time measurement made here is in fact 1.2 nanoseconds, and this is a 20 to 80% measurement. So I'll leave it. I'm going to turn on channel 2 now, where I've got connected a ×10 probe, and I'll run the system again. So I'm now going to connect the probe to the same test point as channel A. So here now we see the rising edge, so I'm just going to stop the acquisition. So I'm going to do a similar measurement now on channel B. So I'm going to add measurement, so channel B, and do a rise time measurement, and I'll leave it on the whole trace. So the probe now is measuring the rise time as 2.1 nanoseconds, and again this is doing a 20 to 80% measurement. So just finally we'll just do a third measurement using a 10 to 90%. So I'm going to add a measurement, so I'll use the probe selection, channel B, and do a rise time measurement. But now I'm going to go into advanced, and I'm going to change the thresholds to 10 to 90%. So now we've got a third measurement being added here, the 10 to 90%, and in fact that has moved the measurement out to 3.2 nanoseconds for the wider threshold specifications.